Last week, director Joseph Kahn brought us Power Rangers rebooted, but with a super, super dark overtone that Saban did not like, and it was pulled off. But then it was put back onto the internet. Now it's available on Vimeo, I believe, and also Facebook. And why was that? Because the fans wanted it. So apparently people around the world had such a loud outcry to wanting to see this 14-minute short that is very different from the whole Power Rangers mythos in general. And it came back just because they wanted it.
I mean, don't underestimate the internet's ability to want to see James Van Der Beek doing coke and having sex with strippers while as a Power Ranger.
But I liked it as a child fan of the original, even though it's decidedly super different. And then it has, like, you know, the dubstep soundtrack and lots of secret twists and turns. My favorite scene was with the Black Ranger when they were making fun of him. The North Koreans are making fun of him, and he goes, "It's morphin' time," and he just basically kills everyone.
He just goes nuts. That was awesome. I loved some of the, like, technology reimagining. Like the Green Ranger had, like, the cool, like, the hollow armor and stuff. I was like, that's pretty cool, especially if it's supposed to be like alien technology or whatever.
We were just children.
Yeah.
Think for yourself for once. Ah!
What was the name of the hologram that originally pulled them together in the robot?
Zordon?
Zordon and what
Alpha?
Yeah, they weren't in. Were they in the? I don't remember seeing them.
In it.
No.
No.
I kept waiting for them.
They're too silly.
Yeah.
So were Bulk and Skull. Like they were.
Yeah, but they were a really brief part as the betrayers.
I don't know. They were brief, and they were meth heads in this,
which makes
total sense. Like, I almost want to go back and find the first season and watch it now that I've seen this,
meth heads.
and be like, oh, this is how this would work. Oh, yeah.
Something interesting also that Joseph Kahn said about this was addressing the idea that this video was taken down so quickly, and the nature of what that means for you know, artists working to parody, or artists, you know, making a critique on culture and society. Like, he also drew reference to Andy Warhol and the Campbell soup cans and a few other like kicking the tires of
I thought that
society.
was a good quote. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that it's not like he's making money off of it.
No, he did not make money off this at all.
I'm sure he lost more money than
it was a labor of love.
Labor of dubstep.
Yes. But I feel, you know, that it sends a really strong message that it got put back up, because now it tells artists, no, we can do this. We can make our versions and put them out there for fans to enjoy or not. But at the end of the day, there's legal rights that you have in terms of parody.
It falls under parody.
Yeah, it
law.
does.
He felt very confident.
Well, and Saban has a history of being very tight with their properties. They're very anti a lot of the fan. You know, it's weird because the Power Ranger fan community is huge, by the way. Like, I was down in Amazing Arizona Comic Con, I met a lot of these fan Rangers, and they're amazing. Their dedication to this series is beyond imaginable, and I think Saban needs to be a little bit more. Like, I think at the end of the day, though, they were kind of worried. This is very adult. It's a very kids thing.
Doing coke.
So yeah, coming back with all the new disclaimers, I think helps a lot.
Yeah,
because I wouldn't show that to kids.
It was like I think the original Green Ranger and I think the Pink Ranger, and
they weren't fond of it. Actually, I don't think the Pink Ranger commented.
I think she did.
She did?
Or maybe the second Pink Ranger.
Amy Jo Johnson has really separated herself from the Power Rangers franchise.
But I know three of the. I saw like different like quotes from three of. Well, I saw the video from the Green Ranger. Then I also saw the other two, and they were all like, meh.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
it's cool, but it's not for
children.
kids. And our show was, so we're not going to be posting this on our page. We're not going to be encouraging it. It's cool, but like they all kind of distance themselves. Yeah. So.
Well, on one final note to your point, you know, it is absolutely Saban's right to do that. Well, maybe not if it's a parody, but they do have control over the intellectual property. And, you know, it's kind of a fine line for many companies to, you know, want to allow fans to express themselves, but also want to control their own IP. It's a fine line. Do you think it was crossed, though, audience? And what did you think of the dark as hell Power Rangers clip? I loved it. Let us know below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe.